Yeah. Big Baby JTV. Start this off with a like, man. Stop playing with me. Start this off with a like, comment, subscribe. Especially subscribe, because I'm seeing the analytics and 99% of y'all subscribe. Let me give you a second. Go ahead. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Subscribe to the channel and also check out the Patreon, where I give out raw, unfiltered opinions, sports, manhood, and relationships, and everything in between, especially politics as well. But let's get into it, man. The idiot. He's not a clown no more. He's transitioned from a clown to just a straight idiot. The idiot known as Stephen A. Smith, that is on First Take, said today out of his mouth that he'll take Joe Burrow over Lamar Jackson. This man went on national television and said he will take Joe Burrow over Lamar Jackson. Let me repeat that a third time. Stephen A. Smith said he would take Joe Burrow over Lamar Jackson. Now, let me tell you this. This is why First Take is losing. This is why First Take is trash. This is why people don't take ESPN seriously, because these guys have such biased, terrible takes, especially on football, that people don't take them seriously. Stephen A. Smith, as somebody said in my comments, shout out to y'all. You know what I mean? I'm really proud of y'all getting on this channel. Subscribe. He said that Stephen A. Smith is an entertainer first. He's an entertainer first. He's an analyst, maybe second, third, or fourth. He's not a analyst. He's not a reporter. He's not a journalist. He's a commentator first. For y'all to literally take Joe Burrow over Lamar Jackson is one of the stupidest takes I've ever heard. First and foremost, Joe Burrow has never touched or sniffed a playoff game. Lamar Jackson was on that ever since his career started. Lamar Jackson has been in the playoffs. Ever since Lamar Jackson has started as quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens, they made the playoffs. That's for one. Number two, Joe Burrow objectively has the most skilled wide receiver in this draft. Long story short, I'm gonna keep it real. Long story short, Jamar Chase is currently a top 3, top 5 wide receiver in the league. I'm not playing with you. Jamar Chase, based on what he's done so far in 7 weeks of football, is the top 5 or top 3 receiver in this league. Period. And it's not really something you can argue. And is it because he's really good at catching balls? Yes. But it's also that he can run after catch. 201 of Joe Burrow's 400 plus yards were from one guy. And that guy is Jamar Chase. Has Lamar Jackson ever had anything close to that? No. Is Hollywood Brown having amazing seasons? Yes. Mostly because they expanded the offense from just a running style to a passing style, mostly due to the fact that Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins is injured. Oh, and also 15 players on the Ravens active roster, the most injured team in the league. Right? And then stupid, clown, idiot Stephen A. Smith goes on First Take and says, hey, we would rather take Joe Burrow than a former MVP, 3-time Pro Bowler. Really? That's what I'm saying. ESPN is a clown network, especially when Stephen A. Smith has takes like that. The simple fact is, look, Stephen A. Smith's take is all about completion percentage. Okay. If we're looking at completion percentage, then Drew Brees is the greatest quarterback of all time. Obviously, Drew Brees is not, because Drew Brees only won 1 Super Bowl, and he has been very disappointing in the playoffs. But Stephen A. Smith never talks about that. Stephen A. Smith never talks about how Patrick Mahomes leads the league in interceptions, and he's absolutely trash. He still says that Patrick Mahomes is a top 3 quarterback. No, he's not. Patrick Mahomes is not a top 3 quarterback. If you're leading the league in interceptions, you are not a top 3 quarterback. You're not top 5. I don't even think you're top 10. Okay? And talking about that, with all the Lamar Jackson disrespect, I always look at it like this. If anybody was doing what Lamar was doing, would they get this much hate? And the answer is consistently no. The answer is consistently no, because look, let's go to Kansas City Chiefs. As I said before, the Kansas City Chiefs dynasty is over. It's done. It's over. I'm saying it's over because look, they do not have the pieces to even make a playoff game. They cannot make a play. They did not make the playoffs because they don't have the pieces. Patrick Mahomes has had 111 pressures so far this season. What does that mean? That means that opposing defensive linemen are getting at him consistently and all the time, meaning that Mahomes has no time in the pocket, and Mahomes has to not only scramble but also make really dumb passing decisions, gunslinging decisions, which lead to him having 9 interceptions within 7 weeks of football. Yo, I wouldn't be surprised if Mahomes finishes with 20 interceptions this season. I'm not joking. I would not be surprised if Mahomes finishes with 20 interceptions this season and maybe 30 touchdowns. I'm not capping. Because the way it looks is that the Chiefs dynasty is over. Let me tell you something. Their defense is some of the worst, most pathetic defense I've ever seen in my life. They are trash. And it's not big that Mahomes is trash. Mahomes is not trash. Mahomes is definitely a top 5 quarterback in this league. Okay? But his defense is the worst in this league. Like literally bottom 3. Right? He does not have a wide receiver too. Mecole Hardman is not that guy. Not at all. Travis Kelce is a wide receiver too, but Travis Kelce is getting bottled up, especially in that Tennessee game. The Tennessee Titans exposed what we all thought about the Chiefs. Maybe not y'all. Maybe not people who are not objective about football. Maybe not the analysts. Maybe not the first take idiots like Stephen A. Smith. But most people seen this coming, that Patrick Mahomes had been playing too much risky football, that the Kansas City Chiefs relied so much on Mahomes coming back from double-digit deficits to win games. They got enamored by the magic, bro. They got faded by all the amazing things he was doing, despite his trash offensive line, despite his trash defense, despite his suspect run game, despite suspect play calling, right? Because everybody knows that he's gonna pass, and everybody knows that the run is literally not existent, to the point where they're just doubling Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill. Let me tell y'all something. The Chiefs dynasty is over. It's over. It's done. It's done. It was cool while it lasted. It's done. And we just got to stop capping and pretending that Mahomes is still that guy. He's not. He is a good, great quarterback. Hall of Fame level. But he needs the pieces. What am I telling y'all right now? Look, Patrick Mahomes is literally Matt Stafford with a better team. And now you were seeing Matt Stafford with a better team. The Rams are 5-1. Okay? Football is the ultimate team game. And I'm not playing when I say this, because think about it like this. Mahomes has such a trash surrounding cast that even he can't make it work. Lamar has a trash surrounding cast, but he is making it work. Matt Stafford has a amazing surrounding cast, and these guys are Super Bowl contenders. The Chiefs dynasty is over. R.I.P. Lamar Jackson is still this year's MVP despite the loss to Cincy, and Stephen A. Smith is still a clown. Some things don't change, and some things drastically change. Big Baby JTV, like, comment, sub, and I'm out, bro.